The USS Missouri has 4 monstrous triple-barrel 16-inch guns that fire 2,700-pound rounds 23 miles in 90 seconds. And before the 90 seconds is up, the ship can fire 26 more rounds out of its monstrous guns. The USS Missouri is 887 feet and 3 inches long, displacing up to 58,000 tons when fully loaded. The USS Missouri has 9 16-inch 50 caliber cannons that fire 23 miles, fighting alongside of 12 5-inch 38 caliber cannons that fire 9 miles. The USS Missouri is also where the treaty that ended World War II was signed, on what is now called the surrender deck. The surrender deck sits above the main deck and has a plaque where the table was that all the leaders signed the treaty on. And it also has some replicas of the documents that were signed, along with some images of the leaders and generals signing it. The Japanese leader and a small section of his military took these stairs up to the surrender deck, soon to sign the peace treaty that ended World War II, in September 2nd, 1945. The Missouri was covered in Marines watching the Japanese sign the treaty. On a different day, before the treaty was signed, a Kamikaze Zero had hit the right side of the Missouri with a loaded bomb. If the bomb would have gone off, which it didn't, all the men firing machine guns at it would have died. Nobody had ever died in the history of the Missouri. So, the military, instead of just throwing the boy overboard, they had decided to have a burial at sea for him. And still, where the plane had hit, had only left a minor dent on the right side of the ship. And a piece of the wreckage was turned into a letter opener. The USS Arizona was hit by a torpedo from a mini-sub manned by 2 Japanese soldiers. The torpedo hit the ammo storage, creating a large explosion that broke the morning silence on that Sunday morning, sinking the Arizona. The Arizona Memorial has windows on each side and a hole through the floor. This is a video of the hole through the floor on the Arizona. This video is on the right side, and if you see right now, there are white pillars out further out into the water. Each one of those white pillars represents a ship that sunk on Battleship Row. There are 3 on this side, and I believe 3 others on there are 1, 2, 3 on the other side. This is the left side of the memorial, where a lot of the Arizona still shows. Now this is the part of the memorial where this wall of names represents and honors the men who died on the Arizona that day. In total, 1,177 men died on the ship in that one single explosion. These next 2 slabs of stone represent the aging veterans that have died after the attack on Pearl Harbor and wanted to be cremated and buried alongside of their brothers inside of the Arizona. And still, to this day, the USS Arizona and the USS Missouri sit bow to bow together.